Right now, for the first time in 4 months, early morning commuters are driving over the southbound lanes of the Daniel Carter Beard Bridge, better known as the Big Mac Bridge.
We have our team out live with new reaction and what it means for drivers and the businesses on both sides of the river. We're going to get to Nicole Aponte in just a minute, but let's start with our co-anchor, Kelly Rippin. Kelly, you were out there 4 months ago when firefighters were trying to get this thing all put out. And look behind you now. We see cars in both directions. It's fantastic.
It is a much different tone this morning, a much happier tone. We knew that morning, just after Halloween, that this was going to be a major impact across the city. And I don't think everyone quite realized how major until we had to get into it, until patterns had to change entirely to accommodate the closure of 471, the Daniel Carter Beard Bridge, the Big Mac Bridge. Traffic is flowing in the southbound lanes. Obviously, our evening commute is going to be the really noticeable part of the change. But we know there are people who head southbound this morning. So enjoy that commute. Let's talk about this project because it has been a major undertaking for the last 100 days. The barriers came down last night. You may have heard applause from different things regarding the Super Bowl. You probably heard some of the applause from those barriers coming down as well. And actually, they were still taking some of the signage down as I was heading into work this morning at about 3:15. So there might be areas where you still notice some crews making sure that everyone knows these lanes southbound are officially reopened. The emergency repairs completed about a month ahead of schedule, which is a huge feat. ODOT officials estimating the total cost coming in around $10.5 million. All of that paid for by the state. Now, construction crews and contractors were often working around the clock in some pretty crazy conditions as well, not only coming up with a plan to replace the damaged parts of the bridge, but to install it all safely as well. There are still, again, a few things left to be done, though, with the road now reopened.
The only thing left that we'll have to do is the sign truss. There is an overhead sign truss, and the gantry wasn't fabricated on time, but we weren't going to hold up opening up just to get that in because that's a non-critical item. And so they'll come back in, I don't know, maybe in a couple of weeks whenever it's delivered, and they'll put that in, but that would be an overnight lane restriction.
Okay, now the other thing to note, the entrance ramp to 471 southbound from the Liberty Reading area, that is still closed. Now there's an entirely different project that is happening that will have that access closed. It actually stretches up Reading, so if you take Reading Road, you may have noticed it as well.